What does it mean to redefine success? When we grow up, many of us are conditioned with a certain ideal or belief system around what success is in our culture and in all cultures. And when we begin to examine the nature of this idea or this ideal around success, we really have to face a lot of belief systems and presuppositions around what that means for us in this world. Many of us have grown up with the belief of success being something that is validated by some kind of status or social standing. Some of us have grown up with success being highly monetarily validated. When we look at indigenous cultures and their idea of success, we see a very different methodology or approach to life. In that culture, success is based around, well, there are many different cultures. In a lot of indigenous cultures, success is based around the cohesiveness of the group. And it's this cohesiveness that is lacking from our collective idea of success in our modern culture. Because we are no longer living in tribal cultures and the tribes have become towns, have become cities, have become states, our sense of identity based on land, lifestyle, and relationship has been so utterly changed with the advent of media and with the advent of long-distance travel, where the customs, the rites, the rituals, the knowledge of both the land and of the law has been very much eroded by the Western influence, which is their particular hegemonic idea of success. And it's important that we challenge this idea of success as a collective on this planet, because this idea of success is so ingrained that it's running a lot of our behaviors. It's running the capitalist system itself. And it's important that we challenge it, because it's almost like a car that's out of control and we've lost the reins, so to speak, if we ever had reins, on the directionality and trajectory of this vehicle that we call Western civilization. The predominant myth in this idea of success is that the earth is a resource that we can utilize for profit. This is the fundamental basis of this particular ideology of success. And in this ideology, we justify our desire for success based on our desire for the accolade of money through the actions of destroying the rainforests, of mining, of all of the industries that support the degradation of this planet, of the biosphere. And it's important that we take back our comprehension of success and reframe it in a modern context. And what we need to begin to examine is the consideration of success in terms of consciousness, not in terms of anything in the external world that is validating our notions of success, but success as an inner state of well-being. The defining cohesion of that tribal structure of a tribe was seen as the most successful thing. And in that dynamic relationship between the different members, the cooperative components of the tribe, beings are assigned tasks that are fulfilling certain functions that then fulfill the needs of the tribe, and thus the individual can affect the whole in that group in enhancement of that dynamic. But in the Western world, we have traded that kind of tribalism for more of a business tribalism, where businesses are competing on the marketplace for the tribal dominance of their brand, of their image, of their stocks. And this is such a shift, in the history of life on this planet. It's a shift that needs to be challenged, because without examining this in consciousness by the collective, we are going to face some challenges in the future that are of our own creation and that are mostly unconscious, because they're simply belief systems that we've been brought into in this world that need to be challenged through shifting our idea of success. So the question is, what does success look like for you? What does it mean to internally define success by your own internal barometer? What does it mean to claim your success not as something validated by any accumulation of merits, of accolades, of resources, but redefine success based on your relationship to life? This is a work that is desperately called for by the planet. And if we can shift our perspective on success to that of a harmonious relationship with ourselves and with all life on this planet, there is no doubt in my mind that we can, as a species, enjoy a planetary renaissance, a flowering of potentials yet unheard of within our being. May you consider what your idea of success is, and consider perhaps what it should be. Not from a place of lack, but from a place of fullness, from a place of serenity, from a place of joy, from a place of inwardly feeling successful, and share that feeling of success based on your connection to yourself with the world, and let that be your offering to life.